All right, so now we're gonna go. I'm gonna go plug the solar panels in right now, and we'll begin charging. Voila! There it is. Yeah. So okay, there we go. So the solar panel thing just popped in right there. All right, and so everything in this garage is hooked up the way I intended it. Okay, so there's I've moved everything from the grid outlet to our new outlets, okay, for my solar system. All right, there it is. It's charging right now. There we go. Battery monitor says it's positive now. It's the amp hours are going up. So it's putting 12 amps into the battery right now. How long that's going to take to charge? 12 amps, right? I'll do the math. It's like 200, or like 270 divided by 12. Put a subtitle below. Yeah, it's putting about 12 amp hours into the battery. Let's see, check how many watts. So that's probably the sound of the charger charging the battery. Okay, PV. So it's putting in about 300 watts right now. I think it's almost noon, so it should. I guess the solar panels aren't outputting as much as I'd like. That's what I'm gonna say. But yeah, it's putting in 300-ish watts, 400 watts. I was hoping it would put more than that, but okay. So anyway, I guess I'll come back in the afternoon and we'll check our state of charge. Okay, so we're at 3.3% right now. Okay, more like 400 watts. Okay, yep. So that's what I got. I will check and see how this is at the end of the day before like the sun comes down, and we'll see how much charge we got. All right, so I just have to remember we were at 3.4%, or 10 amp hours, okay, and 23.36 volts. All right, it'll be fully charged when it's at like 28 volts. So I don't know if it'll charge in the full day. Also, yeah, it depends how bright it is outside. Let's go check how bright. Okay, yeah, so I have it set up so it'll go back to grid, it'll go back to solar power or battery power at 24.5 volts. Okay, so we're not anywhere. But we need like another volt before it'll kick back in. So that's why this is still powered by the grid power right now. Okay. So when this gets, I don't know what percentage that's supposed to be at, but so everything works. All right, so we were able to test the automatic transfer switch up, and then we were able to see this battery monitor. I'm glad I bought this thing. It works pretty damn well. Okay, so I can monitor the state of the battery in real time. Okay, and I could see how much fuel we got in the tank. Okay, now it's putting 21 amps in. Putting 500 watts in. Pretty cool. All right, and it's at 3.6% already. Cool deal. All right, so yeah, I will shoot the next clip will be at the end of the day, and then we'll see how much power we've put back into the battery. Pretty cool. All right, thanks for watching. HadesOmega out. Till later. Okay, there you go. So it's a bright and sunny day, so that's what we're putting in the battery right now. 500 watts. It should be more than that, man. We got 3 panels. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of a shadow on the panel. Yeah, actually there is a shadow, just a little bit. So I guess around noon or 1 o'clock it'll be at full power. Yeah, the sun isn't quite facing the panel yet, but it's 11 o'clock already, so it should. All right, HadesOmega out. But yeah, so it's good to see the garage is still powered. Okay, so this is the garage light is still. I mean, not the garage lights. The garage door opener is still powered. Is really the only thing drawing anything right now, or the refrigerator. So it's good to see that the automatic transfer switch for the system works. Okay, so definitely, I don't know. If I come home around like 3 or 4, this should not be connected like this anymore. Okay, see how the utility is pointing to the loads right here. All right, so when I go home, it should be like this should be gone, and then this should be an arrow going from the inverter to the battery. Okay, and the loads. Okay, so cool deal. We'll just have to wait. We're at 4% already. All right. Okay, so it's charging at like, I don't know, it goes up and down. It says 31 amps now. Wow, it's a lot. Yeah, I see it kind of bounce around 500 watts to like almost 900. Like right now it's almost 800. 21 amps. Only 95 volts input. It's not very good. Should be much more than that. Should be 120 something volts. So it's kind of odd. Should be much more power than that. But anyway, it looks like we're gonna hit the transfer voltage soon, because I set it for 24.5. Oh, there we go. It's at 24.5 right now. Maybe when it gets to 24.6, it'll switch over. Let's see if we can watch it switch over. So yeah, one of the interesting things about this is it took so damn long to charge this battery, and then look at how fast it's charging with the solar. When you got it in series, it charges much faster. Hopefully hopefully this will charge up in a day. So what I'm gonna try to do is do my best to like turn off all the loads in the garage. Oh, there we go, 24.6. It should start switching back to inverter power or battery power, but it's not. Wow, we're already at 28 amp hours. Holy crap. If you remember correctly, we started at 9. It's only been like 10 minutes. Now we're at 4.5, and we jumped up from 3.3 to 4.5. So the mode I have it in right now, okay, it says SBU mode, is it prioritizes solar, battery, then utility. Okay, so right now it looks like all it's doing is charging the battery. Okay, and then it's running the power off of the utility or the grid power. So I don't know when it's gonna switch back. Maybe when it gets to 25. I don't know if I want to wait anymore. It should have switched back already, because I have it set for 24.5, but it hasn't switched back yet. I was hoping we could watch it, but I kind of don't want to watch it. It's gonna take a long time. Oh, see that? I could see the sun. It's getting brighter outside. Okay, so there must be a little bit of haze today or something. Cause oh, there we go. I heard it. There we go. I heard it just click over. Ah, yes. So we're running off of a grid power. Man, sorry guys. I heard the click. Okay, so when it made that click, it switched from the grid power. Now it's powering from the solar panels and the battery. Okay, so solar power panels going into the inverter, and then the inverter is powering the loads right now. Okay. and then it took the grid power out. So now we're back on. We are officially on solar power, guys. All right, there we go. Okay, so you guys kind of got to see that. I'm not gonna lie, I looked away for like literally a second, and then it switched over. Okay, so yeah, I saw it got brighter outside. I saw it get brighter, and I saw this shoot up more. So I was like, oh, it's charging faster now. So I guess it's not the brightest right now. Okay, there must be some kind of clouds in this. Yeah, there's a little bit of clouds, but not a whole lot. Okay. So how much are we putting in right now? 123 volts. There we go. Very good. Oh, that's the AC input. 99 volts, 26 amps, and about 700 watts. Okay. Yeah, we're putting in a pretty good amount right now. All right. So yeah, technically we should be doing like 900 watts. Okay, close to 900, but we're only doing like 800. So. I guess it really was a little cloudy. It didn't look cloudy outside, but sure was. I saw it just get brighter and it started charging faster. So yeah, it could do better. That's what I'd say. And I had just cleaned the solar panels too, so it should be, you know, it should be at peak efficiency. That's what I'd say. Okay, yeah. So there you go. It's working. So it's charging. When I come home tonight. I'll come check it around, you know, before the sun comes down, and then we'll see how much state of charge we've got. Okay, if you remember correctly, we started about at 3%, and we're already at 5%, and it's already powering the loads. Okay, pretty cool. And like, I really don't got anything that needs power in here right now. But yeah, it's running off of solar power right now. So sweet. All right, yeah, I'm pretty happy. All right, I'll see you guys later in the day, and we'll see how much it charged. Also, I could look in the app and check too, so I will show you guys the app later in a later episode. All right, HadesOmega. All right, HadesOmega here. It's about 6 o'clock right now in the evening, and I don't think this is gonna charge much. Oh, it's actually draining power now. It's not charging anymore according to this, but it was able to charge to 100 amp hours. Okay, so you figure we had about 10 amp hours. They put about 100 amp hours into the battery. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so it'll take like two full days to charge this guy to full. Is what I'm thinking. Okay, but yeah. So let's just take a look at it real quick. So now it's at 26.39 volts. There's a 4 amp draw on it. It's not charging anymore, and it's 36.5. So yeah, my guess is it'd probably take like 2 days to fully charge this battery bank if you drain it all the way. Okay, which we did last night. Okay, so we started charging it at noon. Okay, is when I started charging it, and it's still running. It's running off of the battery right now. So let's see if it's charging at all. The sun is still out right now, so. If you guys want to see what it looks like outside. Alright, PV is like 60 watts right now. So it's only putting like 75 volts in right now. It's interesting. It must be using up some of the solar panel to power up the loads, okay? But yeah, that's what it looks like out right now. So it's still pretty bright, so we should be charging still, but I guess we're not. This refrigerator seems like it's on all the freaking time, man. I think that's the biggest load in the garage is the refrigerator, man. All right. Well, anyway, I'm pretty sure like so tomorrow we'll get a full day of sun, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, but yeah, we'll continue to be using the garage like normal. Okay, but I might take the Sauron out tonight, and then we'll give it a charge tomorrow. So. Okay, so I will shoot another follow-up video when I get back from work. I'm sure it will not look like this when I come back from work. So yeah, it was just a tiny bit cloudy today, is what I want to say. But yeah, so I'll get back to you guys on that. But it's putting like 60 watts into the battery right now. That's not a lot, but it must be using some of that power to power the load. Okay. So that's kind of cool. All right, HadesOmega out for now. So one annoying thing about this panel here is like it doesn't stay like at a certain setting all the time is what I don't like. So right now it's on PV battery 58 watts. So that means it's charging the battery at 50 or like 60 watts from the solar panels, okay? But then it'll go back to like a default screen, and the default screen just has the battery voltage on it, okay? So one thing I wish it would just stay on the freaking window that you want it at, okay? Because I don't need to know the battery voltage. I can just keep that on the battery right there. That's how easy. So in a way, I actually kind of like this better. It's more simple. It's more simple. It's easier to go through the stuff. It doesn't make beeping noises. It's not. It's kind of. There's a little kind of delay when you press the button and something happens. You know, makes that annoying beeping sound. Yeah, it kind of goes through the menus a little slow. You know, it's drawing about 170 watts right now. That's my opinion on this guy. I wish this was a little bit better, the display panel. But hey, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, one of the things I thought about this system is that, you know what, most of the time it's probably going to be fully charged. That's what I'm thinking, because I don't think we really eat up all that much power in the garage. Now, the washing machine might eat up some power, you know, but really the big consumer is my electric bike, okay? By charging 2 batteries, all right, one after the other, I was able to drain like half of the battery already, and that sounds about right. Those batteries are about 2 kilowatt hours, okay? So this is about like 6 kilowatt hours, okay? So that, yeah, more than half would drain this. So if I'm really riding the electric bike, it's gonna, you know, it's gonna go through it pretty fast. But other than that, I think this will be able to keep the battery topped up, no problem. And I think you want the battery to stay like in the middle, okay? Somewhere between like 25% to like 75% or 80% is where the battery is the happiest. That's what I'm gonna say, okay? So I think it's fine. So we'll see how much power. I will come back tonight when it's dark, and then we'll take a look at this again, and then we'll see how much power it consumed throughout the night. You know, I'm not gonna. I might charge my motorcycle. I don't know. All right, here's we go. All right, HadesOmega here. It is the evening. All right, I just got back from doing some work. Oh, the state of charge is actually less than it was when we took off. So yeah, definitely around like 6 o'clock ish. It doesn't really charge anymore. So right now it's just running off of the batteries. It says there's like no solar panel. There's no solar panel connected. So I guess that's what happens when it becomes darkness. There's like no voltage coming out of here, so it thinks that there's no solar panel hooked up. Okay. So yeah. All right. Well, we'll see if it survives the night. So about half the day, I think we got about. What do we start at like 10? We had like 100, but we've been using some of the power. So yeah, man, it's kind of. Yeah, I hope this is gonna be enough, you know, to at least charge the battery more than halfway. Is what I'm gonna say. But so tomorrow I will charge it the whole day. So pretty much I had been charging it for half the day because I woke up at like noon. So and then I plugged it in. So I will leave it plugged in for forever now, and we'll see what it does. So we're at 85 amp hours right now. I don't know what we'll be at tonight. I don't foresee having using up the rest of that power, so we'll see. All right. So yeah, it is darkness. So all right. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I think first thing in the morning when I wake up, I'll go check. Actually, let's go look at the app real quick. Okay, so right here I got the Shine phone app. All right, and so you can actually check this on the PC too. All right, so you gotta log in. The password's already in there. Okay, so here we go. So today we charge 3 kilowatts of power. Okay, that's not a whole lot. I'm not gonna lie. So the array is almost 1 kilowatt. So that's actually what I had thought. Yeah, that would be enough to charge half the battery bank. So we must have been using up a lot of power today. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, so I'm thinking like if you had it on the whole day, you could probably do 6 kilowatts. Okay. So I'm thinking we'll see how much we're gonna do tomorrow, okay? But as you can see, it was cloudy. All right. For whatever reason, the battery percentage never works because the the grow watt inverter doesn't talk to the batteries here. Okay, I wish it could just show you the voltage at least here. What else? It's showing you the power consumption, so it's like 165 watts currently. I think it updates it around every 5 minutes, so we can check how much. So we got like 140 watts, so that's pretty accurate. Okay. Yeah, and it tells you a whole bunch of other stuff. It also shows you your consumption, all right, and here how much you charge. So let's see here. Okay, so this is the charging. So as you can see, like I said, at noon I plugged it in, all right, so, and that's solar production, and then it's been making power the whole day. So I'd imagine this is supposed to be kind of like a bell curve. Okay, it'll go up, peak, and then go back down, all right. So so tomorrow we're gonna leave it, I'm gonna leave it plugged in all night and then all morning, so we can look at this graph again tomorrow, and it'll be like a bell curve. Okay, so here it just kind of just shoots up and then it starts charging, and then it tapers off at the end of the day. So this is the loads. Okay, this is how much power we're eating up. So I know that this is, see the spike here, that's when I was vacuuming in the garage, and that vacuum eats up a lot of power. That's what that spike is. Okay, and then this is all the loads that we did yesterday. So I tried my best to discharge the battery. Okay, it was hard, but hopefully we can charge it now. So it tells you how much you charge and how you discharge. So we discharged 4 kilowatts yesterday, and we charged 3 kilowatts today. Okay, so tomorrow if it's really sunny tomorrow, I'm expecting like a 6 kilowatt hours. Okay. All right, yeah, and then it's kind of cool. It tells you how much CO2 you reduced and how much coal saved. That's interesting stuff there. Okay, pretty cool little app. I will do a separate video about the app and how to set it up and everything, but that's just kind of like a quick glance at it for our little consumption and charging test. Okay. All right, so yeah, tomorrow we'll see we're at 85 right now. I'd imagine that's just going to keep on going down throughout the night. Yeah, so hopefully we can get the battery up to half tomorrow. Ideally I would like it to get close to fully charged in one day. So we'll see how much tomorrow. We'll have much more sunlight tomorrow because we're gonna have it plugged in all the time. Okay, pretty cool. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked. It is working. All right, we didn't really eat up any. We used solar power today. Okay, solar power. Awesome. All right, HadesOmega.